Hello, world.
Welcome to our podcast where we talk about anything and everything.
Nothing is off limits.
This is Everything Electrified with Hiba and James.
Shut up and sit down.
Hey guys, welcome back to episode 3 of our podcast.
Hey, everybody. It's good to be here. Let's do this.
Yeah, we are here again. So today we're going to start off with what's happening in the world. And James, I was reading something,
What's up?
and when I read it, I was like, oh my God, we have to talk about it in this podcast. Okay.
Okay.
And the thing that I was reading was, first, people have their own ways of living life. Okay. Not
course.
everyone does everything the same way, but there's a norm. Like there's a society and there's a norm.
Mhm.
And some things we consider normal and some things we consider like abnormal behavior. Okay. Whether one person is right or wrong is just an opinion or a society thing or whatever. So I happened to come to an article where, if you're familiar with Ashton Kutcher and his wife, Mila Kunis,
Mila Kunis,
yeah, apparently they don't bathe their kids and they
Wait.
barely bathe each other.
What?
Or each other or themselves, I should
What?
say. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not hygienic at all. You can get rashes and get sick or whatever.
They say they don't bathe their kids at all. Like that's
What
the
do they
thing.
do? How do you keep clean? That's
They-
illegal.
They said if their kids smell, they'll bathe them, or if they're like really dirty, they'll bathe them. But they do not like, how some parents bathe their kids every night before bed or
Of
every
course.
other day or something, depending on the age of their
Yeah.
child.
Yeah.
They don't bathe their kids. Like,
That-
this is real, people.
What?
You can, I read it.
No. Wait. We're not dropping this and just no. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
not that some kind of like child abuse or like that should be some kind of child abuse, Hepa? That doesn't make sense.
It's not really child abuse because it's not like they're running around like just
But you can
dirty
get
with this
sick.
doo-doo in their diaper or something.
I'm not saying
It's
that.
just they don't. But they don't even like take showers themselves like that. They also don't do it. It's not like they're showering themselves and not showering. It's just how they live their life, right? And
Yeah.
then it gets good because now there's a debate on the internet where people think they're right or wrong or whatever. There's a big debate going on. Now other celebrities are jumping in there, and like Jake Gyllenhaal is like, yeah, I think shower is like a waste of time too. He
What?
also doesn't bathe. Like, what is
Dude, you can get a skin rash when you don't bathe. You're in it's heat. It's summer, right? Like you're in a dead of heat, and if you when your skin's going to get your skin. Either way, I shouldn't have to explain how rashes work. You can get a rash. Like what?
Yeah, and then The Rock came in. God bless him. I love The Rock. The Rock came in, and he goes like,
Jabronis, man.
he's like, well, in that case, I take 3 showers a day. And I was thinking, well, if I was like working out like The Rock and sweating like The Rock, I probably take 3 showers a day too. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't blame
that kind
him.
of makes sense. That kind of makes sense. But he was like on the opposite end, and then you have people like Jake Gyllenhaal was like, no, it's a waste of time to bathe. So
No. You dirty bastards. No. I feel bad for the people who have to help you on set. They have to smell that dirty ass. I don't care what no. Get out of here.
So,
Get outta here.
So you think people should shower themselves?
I think you should take a shower a day. Like, come on, you go to the bathroom. You have to do number 2. Like, wiping is
Yeah.
great, but you still got to clean. Like, that doesn't make
But
sense.
what if you have a bidet?
A bidet?
Yeah.
I mean, a bidet is, it's cool, but
I
still,
mean,
you have to clean
So
the other
washing
junk.
your butt.
You still got to clean your other junk too. That doesn't.
Yeah.
No.
Why are we
We're not.
talking about junks?
We're not talking about junks right now. But it should be common sense. No. They're not right. That is disgusting. You should actually really rethink your freaking life if you don't want to bathe. Like, really rethink your life.
That's the thing happening on the internet right now. So there's definitely a main thing happening.
No.
Yeah, definitely.
No.
Yeah, so like I'm saying, I mean, I can understand people not showering every single day because as a female, you literally can't deal with your hair every single day. You know, I can understand. So this is why you wear a shower cap, and then you do body showers, and then you have long showers where you do your hair. Like females have all types of different showers, right? And I can understand that. Like some days you just do body showers, sometimes you do like the full hair thing. Like it's like when I shower, I'm just letting you know right now, it's a process. Like I have short showers, then I have body showers, then I have showers with my hair, and then with my hair afterwards I have to like make my hair. It's not like, oh, I just get out of the shower, my hair is just pretty and nice. It's disgusting because I actually have, believe it or not, I have curly hair. But I don't have the good curls. I have like the really bad curls, like the ugly curls, right?
I guess our girl listeners will understand that.
Yeah, so I have like the worst curls, right? Not the cute little curls. But when I was little and I had like really short hair when I was little, I had little curly hair. Like you pull them and they go back in. But now they're like between curly and a really bad wavy. So I have to straighten them. I can't keep them the way they are. So I have to always straighten my hair.
Yeah.
And that's a process. Like I got to wait for it to dry a little bit. You don't really straighten your hair. Then you got to blow dry it if you're trying to straighten it. Like it's a process. And I'm not trying to do that every single day. So, you know, then comes in body showers where you put a shower cap and you take body shower. So at least your body is good. And then like maybe 2 days later, you take a actual hair shower, you know, and you go through that whole process, you know. So I can understand different people making different decisions, but not bathing your kids until they really need it.
That's
I mean, the parents out there, what do you say? Like you go through so much bathing your kids. I'm sure it's not easy, but wow.
You also you have like, if you want to get really down, I don't want to get too stuck on the bathing part, but you every day your skin constantly sheds, you know, and you get, you know, your skin sheds. That's how you see sometimes you get dry skin, stuff like that. Your skin is shedding beside everything else. You take a shower to get rid of the dead skin flakes,
and you know,
skin cells.
and
It
you
is
know
what
what?
it is.
I'm gonna get into a different topic, but related to the same thing, especially now in a pandemic when there's so many germs going out, you know, and people may have vaccines and not have vaccines, and there's so much going on. Like, why would you not try to shower now? Like, you know, like question mark, like, you know. I mean, I'm vaccinated, right? But that doesn't mean I'm not. I'm immune to germs or something like that. You know, you should shower.
Yeah, of course. You're not gonna get because just because you're vaccinated doesn't mean it doesn't make you Superman. It just makes you a more stronger immune to what is out there. COVID, like the COVID, I'm gonna have to bring that up. COVID vaccines are not going to kill you. It's been tested. I know people have been feeling like I don't want to take it because it's rushed, and that's the reason why. Listen, bro, it's been tested. The president of the United States himself did it on TV. Both presidents, both Donald Trump and Joe Biden.
But hear me out, because I love a conspiracy. I'm a big conspiracist there. Wait a second. If you guys want to hear some conspiracy stuff, please let me know, because you are giving me permission to go all crazy, okay?
Yeah.
So
tinfoil hat over.
Yeah. Conspiracy theory. What if they only got like water injected and then they didn't have the vaccine? How do I know they have the vaccine? I don't know they have the vaccine. Hold on a second. I don't know what was shot into their arm. It could just be saline. It could be anything. It could be vitamin D.
You're right. It also, you could have had vitamin D or water.
I'd rather take vitamin D. But for me, they're probably putting a tracking device, right? For them, they got vitamin D.
Stop. Okay, so real quick, since we're on this subject, I'm gonna go all in. So I went into the post office to mail something out, right? And I was, you know, I'm overhearing this lady, legit, it's an older lady. She's having a conversation with the post lady, and I was just getting mad. It's hot outside. I just want to mail my stuff and leave. That's it. My business is done. No, she wants to go into, don't take the vaccine. They just want to track you. And then she looks at me, because don't you know, I said, I got vaccinated. Now they track you. I said, you know what? You're right. They're probably tracking me right now. So now they know that I watch adult films all the day long on my computer. I said it, I tried to be PG about it, but I said it a different way. And she looked at me like, wow. And the first time since I've sat there, listened to this chick go on for 20 minutes, she had silence and she left. The post lady was like, thank you so much. I can't believe this lady. I'm like,
you're already being tracked by your phone and everything else. Like, if you have a cell phone, you're being tracked. Like, is that
I have
simple?
a Facebook freaking account. I'm being
tracked. You're being tracked. Like, you know, you're going to say they need a vaccine to track. They don't need a vaccine to track. They're already tracking you. Like, it's not.
And I can assure you, I am not that interesting of a person for you to freaking know
You
what I do
know,
in my life.
there's a story I heard. I don't know how true this is, but I found it very interesting. It's something similar to what you said.
Uh,
There was like I guess a grocery store or a shop or something, and there was like again a lady who was just like against vaccines and against wearing a mask. It was a mask thing.
oh
It was like a
God.
mask Karen. It's a mask Karen. So she was against wearing the mask and everything. She's not wearing a mask. The lady behind her is wearing a mask, and she's saying the same things like, "Oh, they're taking away your rights. They're taking away your liberties. You don't have
Just
any freedom."
stop.
So the lady goes like, "Ma'am, you are right. But if I don't wear, they have this new technology that I heard on Fox News." She said Fox News have
Of
new
course.
technology they have on Fox News where they track your face. If I wear a mask, they can't track my face and they don't know where I am. That's why I wear a mask.
Wow.
And this lady got so quiet. And she like the other lady who's telling the story with the mask, she said that she heard this lady get on the phone and was like, "You don't believe what I just heard right now. Fox News said they can track you. We got to start wearing a mask so they don't track our face." So that's how
Yo,
you get these crazy people to wear a mask. Tell them they're
definitely.
being tracked by these cameras and everything, and you wear a mask, and then no one can track you.
That's perfect. That's like epic right there. Just wear the mask. How about this? So, as
You
you
know how you
know,
have to lie to little kids to do stuff? This is what it is.
yeah, it's like I think I saw a movie one time. I thought it was hilarious, but it was like the guy was 100% right. He said, "What do you tell? How do you tell a kid to go to bed?" And I was like, "I don't know." It's like, well, you give them a choice. Do you want to take a shower now, or have your cookie before you go to bed? So the kid makes a choice. He thinks, okay, I'll take a shower. Either way, you're going to bed. It's just either you're gonna have it now or later, but you're gonna go to bed. And I was just like, wow, that's messed up, but kind of true. Adults have to take it too.
Yeah.
Which I want to. So we're doing this, as you know. I'm going to be out there. I'm going to be up front. We're doing this podcast a little earlier than we normally do. Usually, me and Hiba we're doing it on the weekends, but since this weekend I won't be here, I want to bring it up to you guys because I want to talk about the mask. I don't want to leave that right now. So this weekend I'm going to a big convention up by us, not too about an hour 2 hour drive, close to Pennsylvania, to be honest with you. It's Monster Mania Con, and for a week or two straight, they're getting us all ready. This is what you got to do, da, 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 da. And they do that by looking on Facebook. They go to Facebook, and at one point, 2 days before Facebook, at first they said masks are not required as long as you vaccinated. Masks are not recorded. Now, 24 hours now, they said, okay, guys, masks have been mandated. So everyone has to wear a mask while at the event. If you're taking a picture with your celebrity, make sure you can take your mask off for that picture. But once you're done with that picture, you put it back on. And you want to see Karens? Karens galore complaining about the damn mask. Well, I am vaccinated, so this mask should be not. Dude, the Delta variant is there. It is breaking through. You know what a breakthrough is? Breaking through the the people who are vaccinated. It's breaking through the vaccination, so you can still get COVID. Do you really want to take that risk? Really? I don't. Put the goddamn mask on. I was gonna do it regardless if they told me that. Oh well, it's not. I was gonna put it on anyway. Why complain? Just save your life. Save lives around you. It's not gonna kill you to have a mask.
Yeah, just I don't know why people do this. Why they make life difficult. Like just okay, so something called freedom of speech, right?
Mm-hmm.
Freedom of speech lets you say lots of things, anything you want to say without having a fear of your life. But
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't give you the right to scream bomb in a crowded theater, right? Everyone knows
Obviously.
that that's what they teach you in school. So when you can't say that and freedom of speech doesn't apply to that, it's the same thing. It's the mask is to help you, but it's to help other people around you. And you not doing it just means you just don't care about community. You don't care about the world. You're very selfish in your own way. Like, just wear the mask. It doesn't kill you. Find a mask you like. Like, you don't have to wear the blue mask. Find something you like and just wear it. It's the same thing with the vaccine. Like, you don't have to take the vaccine, right? It's not mandatory. Don't take the vaccine, but then you just gotta, do extra steps in trying to be safe. That's all that means. they talk about vaccines, but from the first day you go to school, if you ever go to a public school, you have to be vaccinated as a kid. You have to show your vaccination card to be accepted in public schools. So you've been getting all these vaccines as a kid. Okay, your parents have put you all through these vaccines already. You have
Yep,
all of them. Okay. And
100%.
now, if you go to college, you have to prove your vaccination. You literally have to give a college your vaccination. Okay. You have, and then if they feel like, because this is a true story to me, when I was going to go to school, they, sorry, they saw my card and they said, you need a booster. They determined that I need a booster. Okay. And then I had to go get a booster. Then I had to give proof to them that I got a booster for me to attend college. And I'm not talking about online classes. That's different. You don't need that for like a vaccine for online. But if you have to have any physical class where you have to go in a bunch of people, you need the vaccine. And if everyone is vaccinated, they're not going to get anything. You're the one that's going to get it. That's the thing. You're the one that's going to get it, not them. It's called herd immunity,
Yep.
you know? And the herd is going to be okay. You're the outsider in that herd. And if there's some type of germs in that herd and they're immune to it and you're not, you're the one that gets end up being sick. So it's more about protecting you and then protecting others. And people just don't seem to care and don't seem to understand how serious that is. I mean, I still wear my mask. Like, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
need to, but I ain't trying to get anything. I'm trying to just avoid it. Like, why do I want to go through being sick anyways? Like, why? There's
Even
no point.
even when the Delta variant wasn't strong, right? I got vaccinated. You know that, Hiba. We both around the same time we got vaccinated. I still go to I go to supermarkets or I'll go and I'll put the mask on because I don't want to be around crowded people. That's the main thing. Crowds
Yeah,
get me
crowd.
nervous, especially with the COVID being the way it is.
Yep.
I even told my mother when I was telling her, I said, listen, we're going to go up there. I have no problem going. But if it gets too crowded, I guess I'm going to suffer because I'm going outside. I get that nervous. That's how nervous. Even with a mask, I get nervous.
Yeah.
Because it is what it
it's
is.
scary out there. You just don't want to end up being sick for no reason. You know, I actually know somebody that went to his best friend's funeral who died of COVID, okay?
Wow.
Went to his best friend's funeral, ended up catching COVID and dying a month later.
Dude.
Yeah, real true story. And this is not like a young person. This is like someone in their like 50s or 60s. This is like a person, but it's still, you know, dying, going to your best friend's funeral because of that. And this is a true story. Like, I mean,
I just want to point out,
Mhm.
you know what the most scariest thing about COVID, and I said it the whole time, I told it to my mother and everybody else, you know what the scariest thing about COVID is, Hiba?
You don't know how it's going to react to your body.
No. The scariest thing about COVID is you go to the hospital and you die, but you die with a room with strangers. You're not even with your family members. They're
Yeah.
there. Because, I'm sorry, guys, but we all know this. It happens to our older folks. I was there with my grandmother when she was passing. She was dying. And, I got to at least go to her, say goodbye, hold her hand one last time. You're not going to do that with any of your loved ones. You're in a hospital, coughing out your brains out, trying to just breathe with nurses that look like they came out of fucking a Resident Evil movie. And they have to give you, they want to give you a cell phone to talk to. They have to put it in a bag so you can put it to your ear so maybe you could say goodbye. Maybe, if you could still talk. That's how scary COVID is.
Yeah.
Just do yourself a favor. If people are around you, just put the mask on. You don't have to take the
Absolutely.
shot. I'm not trying to make no one take any shots. I respect you. Don't take the shot. Put the mask on. Make it easy.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, on that note, we're just going to move on to our next topic here. We don't
Yes.
want to talk about this for too long.
Yes.
So let's go into some game time.
Yeah, baby. All right.
So what do you want to go first or should I go first?
You go first.
Okay.
I got mine.
Okay. Okay. So this is I don't know if you guys care about this or not. I care about it. And I think James might care about it. He might even know about it. I'm not even sure. So
Uh-oh.
I get these emails from like GameStop and stuff like that, right? Like their promotion, what their top selling games are, what their top pre-order games are, what's coming out or whatever. So, I look through it. I'm not like some type of collector like James is, so I don't need to have every single game that comes out. But I go through it. I just see what's up. They're gonna send it to me. I'm gonna look at it. So I'm going through it, right? And the battle, you see the Halo, the Battlefield, you see the Far Cry coming out, you see the normal titles coming out, Daylight 2 or Day Savings, whatever it's called,
Yeah,
that's
Daylight.
coming out. Yeah. So you see all these, major titles coming out. You're like, okay, that's cool. I see it. I see you. And then I swear to God, when I saw it, I was in shock. Like, I was just speechless. I was like, wait a second. What did I just see? Is this real right now? And then I clicked on it, and I was so frantic that I couldn't click on it fast enough. And I clicked on it a million times till it loaded. So what I saw, which is, first, let me give you some backstory. I don't watch a lot of anime. I don't. I watch some, and I like some. I don't watch a lot of it, okay? But once I like it, I watch the entire anime. So one of my favorites is like Death Note. That's like my favorite anime. I've seen it like 3 times. I'm in love with it. I love it so
I've never
much.
seen it, to be honest.
You've never seen it? James, I can't talk to you right now anymore. Do not speak to me right now. We cannot
My girl has. Well, I have.
Listen, you are missing out on something. I can't I can't speak to you right now. I'm like so angry at you, so I can't talk about this.
This time I got her triggered. She always gets me triggered, guys.
I cannot talk about this with you. That is that you will be absolutely invested in this anime. Like, it's so good. It's so good. But anyways, so that's one of my favorite ones. And another one that I was recently watching that I just randomly got into was Demon Slayer.
Love Demon Slayer.
I freaking love it. It's so good. That's such a good anime. If you guys haven't seen it, you can check it out on Netflix. I also bought the movie, so I can watch the movie as well. I love it. Yeah, I love it. I didn't like the movie as much as the show, but that's just because the movie was short.
Yeah, I like the movie, but I like the fact that it continued off of the show.
Yes.
So that way you didn't leave you in a cliffhanger.
Yes. Because now I think they're going to start after the movie. Like, the show is going to pick up back after the movie. So definitely check that out. It's worth it. I love it. I own that movie now. It's part of me. So, so what I saw on GameStop releasing, is the Demon Slayer game.
Yeah, the fighting game.
I'm like, what? What? Why am I not on the pre-order list? Like, who do I have to talk to buy this right now? I want it. Like, I was like freaking out. I was like, forget Battlefield, forget Far Cry. I don't want none of this. I want Demon Slayer. I want to beat some demons and save this girl. Like, I'm trying to convert her back to a human. Like, I'm invested in this guy, right? I'm telling you right now, I'm so excited for this game. I've never been excited before for any game like this besides Zelda and Splatoon.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this. Also, you have to watch Death Note because I can't talk to you anymore if you don't watch it.
I'll watch Death Note, but Demon Slayer I've watched way before you even got into, because I think you had called me up because, James, you got to watch Demon Slayer. I said, not only did I finish the season, but I did the movie already. And you're like, what? There's a movie? I'm
yeah, I know. I just randomly got it. I'm like on Netflix just browsing through stuff. And, I watch some anime. There is this anime movie on Netflix that I absolutely love. It's called Silent Voice. Okay, that movie makes you cry. I'm warning you, people. If you want to watch it, go for it. But that movie makes you cry, and it's an anime, and I love it. I've seen it 3 times now. I've literally seen it 3 times, and I cry every single time. I love it so much. There's so much emotion to it. I love it. But anyway, so I go through it. So Netflix starts recommending me like anime stuff that they think I will like,
Yeah,
and one of them was Demon Slayer, and I was like, do I really want to watch it? Demons, but I like demons, so I'll watch it because it says demons, and I love demons. If you guys want to know about some demon stories, let me know in the comments below.
Oh no!
Yes,
no,
yes, we can have that paranormal special episode that we can dedicate to paranormal stuff. So anyways, great show. I can't wait to pick up the game. I don't even know when it's released. I just love it so much. I'm ready for it.
Just throw money at it. That's what she did.
I'm going to go to GameStop this weekend and switch my Far Cry pre-order to this.
What?
Yeah, forget Far Cry. I don't have time for too many games. Forget Far Cry. I'm going to get this. Yes, we are doing it. We are already committed. I'm committed to do it this weekend, guys.
Well, she's committed for that, but listen, I'm getting Far Cry.
You do that. I'm not getting Far Cry.
The only reason why I'm getting Far Cry is because of Gustavo Fring from like Breaking Bad's going to be in it.
But which platform should I get it for? PlayStation 5 or Xbox?
That's a good question. I mean, what for Demon Slayer?
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, I could get
You can get
if
both.
they had gave me the Switch option, oh, I'd be on that so quick.
Yeah,
I
but
would
they
get
got
it
a
for the
Switch
Switch.
option. You know that.
This looks like a Switch game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This seems
Listen,
like a
guys.
Switch game.
You got, you know what? I'm not even gonna answer her. You guys answer her. If she wants to get Demon Slayer, which console should she get it?
And
Leave it in
don't
the
tell
comments.
me, oh, go with your favorite one. My
No,
favorite one is the Switch. Okay, that's my yeah,
put it in the
whatever.
comments.
You
Put
little
it in the
PS
comments
fanboys.
below. Let her know what console she should get it for and why.
Yeah, I don't know which one. I can get it for the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox X. I wish it was for the Switch, then it wouldn't even be a choice for me. But now I'm just confused which one to get it. It's like $60. It's not cheap.
No, it's not cheap. It's a brand new game. Of course, it's gonna be $60.
I wonder how much is for the PlayStation 4. Or is it the same price? It's the same price. Wow.
Of course, because they can do either or. They're not stupid. They're gonna try to make money.
I thought it was gonna be PlayStation 4 is like cheaper. I'll get it for the 4 and then download it on my PlayStation 5, but no.
No, not at all.
Not at all. Nope. But wow, I'm excited about this. So James, what you got for game time for
I
us?
got 2 pieces of information for game time.
Okay.
So we're gonna start off with one, and I'm kicking myself because that we'll get into tech news on that one. But this weekend they're doing Diablo 2 Resurrected. So back in the day when I was in the service, yes, I was in the army. My friends they used to always talk about when we get out, we're gonna play Diablo 2. It's gonna be great. So I did. When I got out, I played Diablo 2, loved it. This is Blizzard game, of course. So last year, they announced that they're going to do a resurrection, meaning that they're going to take Diablo 2 and bring it into, they're going to remake it and bring it into the remastered kind of collection, right? So they're releasing it for PC, PS4, or 5 now, and Nintendo Switch. And the beta is this weekend. Hiba, and I'm going to be away for the weekend.
You are having the worst week.
I'll talk about that in tech news. But yeah, the beta this week. Pissed off.
You'll be fine. You're coming back Sunday. You got some.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
So the one last thing I want to touch on game time, because I want to give you guys a little bonus here. Recently, I don't know, have you ever played growing up, Hiba, for like the PlayStation 2 stuff, Grand Theft Auto?
Yes, please. That's my game. I love it so much.
You're gonna love this. Okay, It's been released by Rockstars, who are the people who own Grand Theft Auto. They're called Rockstar.
Red Dead Redemption. Oh my God.
Well, that's another topic. But they just talked about it and it's just been released that they're thinking about remastering the games for Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and making a whole remaster for the Nintendo Switch.
Shut up.
I'm dead serious.
What?
They said they're working on it. Yep.
You know, that's my console, and now that's my game. So I'm definitely going to be picking that up. And you know me, I'm gonna get the digital download so I can play it everywhere. I'm not trying to like bring these.
It is a download only. It's not.
Oh,
it's not
gonna
be
better.
It's a supposedly trilogy, and it's a complete package. And they're thinking according to the big rumors, because it's coming from like Kotaku. It's not even coming from like Japapowitz lands. Kotaku, who always has big rumors, they're going to be releasing it. Might be releasing it between October and November.
Wow, that's soon.
That's really soon.
You know, they're trying to release it with that new Switch.
Kinda, yeah, you're right, new Switch, but they also doing the assets in the Unreal Engine.
Okay.
So it's gonna be really cool.
I'm definitely all about it. I'm definitely gonna pick it up. Whether I'm gonna have time to play it or not, I don't know, but I'm definitely getting it.
Another big rumor that you're gonna love the most. They said that they're looking to see what the sales. No, they're looking to see what the sales do with the trilogy of Grand Theft Auto, because they're re-looking at. You just said the Red Dead. They're gonna think about doing Red Dead for the Switch.
First of all, Red Dead is a very heavy game. Like heavy meaning like it's a lot of like memory, right? Like it's a heavy game, right? It's like a 2-disc download and everything. I mean, that's a lot.
It is. It is a lot. I hate the fact that if they first off they want to see how it goes with Grand Theft Auto, but I just want to point out Red Dead was also released for the PS3, and even though it was released for the PS3, it doesn't make it even smaller because, of course, they re-released it for the PS4, PS3. Because remember, they were doing that transition at that time. So
Right.
once people have the PS3, they can still get the game, or if you have the PS4, upgrade. Kind of like the PS5 now, right?
Right.
So if they do that, it'd be an interesting on how they're going to do it. But I'm going to be honest with you, just like with the trilogy, they're not going to give us like even the music in those games were freaking awesome. I don't think they're going to give us like they did before. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Okay. All right. So on that note, let's move on to some tech news.
Tech news. Tech news. Go
So
ahead, Emma.
James.
Go ahead, Emma.
So James.
Oh no.
You already know where
no.
this is going.
I guess I'm first, ain't I?
Yeah. So looks like you're having a bad week.
I'm very much having a bad week.
In the tech world, you're having a very, very, very bad week.
Very. So okay. So let me just get it over with because why not? So guys, I work just like Hiba work, and then 1 week out of our month we have to do our nights. Like as a supervisors, we do our nights. That happens, right? So about an hour and a half before I go on to doing nights, I said, you know what would be nice? Let me go ahead and turn my heavy computer. Hiba, I have an i9 with 64 or 32 gigs of RAM, excuse me, and a 2070 or 2060 Super. I have a computer that's usually 1, 2, 3, and I have an AIO to top it off, NZXT AIO to top it off. Yeah, this is gonna hurt.
It is. Go ahead.
So I'm playing Division 2, and I'm playing a map, just a random Division 2 map, because I like Division. Like I told you guys in the last podcast, we both like it, but I also have it for PC since I can't play with my friends because they're working. So I'm playing, I'm going through a level, and all of a sudden you hear pop, like that's all you hear.
Wow.
And everything black. And my girl was in the kitchen. She came back and she was like, "What was that?" And you could just smell the burning.
Wow.
I pulled everything apart of the computer. I took it out because I'm a computer tech. I'm going to have to find out what happened. And I can smell the burning coming right from the power supply. I'm like, oh God.
My God.
Oh God, no. $1,000 later, guys. $1,000 later. Thank God I had saved an emergency fund and I wiped it out because I can't be without a gaming rig. I'm doing a podcast from a damn laptop. Think about this.
You sound amazing, though.
I hope so. I hope I do.
You do.
So I did it. So I got a new AMD Ryzen 9 because I got pissed. I was like, I ain't doing Intel. Screw Intel. I went with an AMD Ryzen, and apparently my memory was still compatible with that system, which is great. New motherboard and my M2. So right now I'm building that system right now as we speak. I still have a little issues with the booting part because I have an SSD that's not booting. I got to figure that out. My mind, when you're doing nights and you're constantly doing everything up to date or late, you really, really start losing thought on how to build a computer. So I'm just burnt out, tired. But yeah, my week sucked. And by the way, buying computer parts during a chip shortage and the prices are already jacked as it is, that's why it hurts.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing. It's that chip shortage. All the prices are so high, and I'm still trying to get like a 3090, and I can't find one. And if I can, it's so overpriced that I'm not willing to pay for one when my graphic card works perfectly fine. I'm not willing to do that upgrade right now. Is what I should say, because on my system, what I use, it is water cooled, it's water based, and not only do I have to get the card. So let's say I do pay that much money and I do get the card, I have to then get what's called that faceplate. What is that called? Like the water
water block, the block.
Yeah, the block. Exactly. Yeah. I would have to then get a block, and then it's gonna be the card that's overpriced plus the block that's overpriced. okay,
Yeah.
to get it to work. And the last time we tried to do this build, by the way, it was
Oh
like
my
me and
god.
James' first time
Oh
building a
my
water
god.
cooled PC. It took us 2 weeks to get this thing just running and booting because we could not, for the life of it, get the graphics card to boot. And it's probably because it wasn't touching the water block and it was overheating or didn't think it was
Oh.
cooling and then turning off.
Oh, I real quick, I want to put the icing on the cake. Hiba, do you remember what happened to my computer when I investigated? Did I show you guys to show you the results?
Do you mean like when we first built it or now?
No, the one that just popped on me right now, my
No,
computer.
you never show the result.
And my results were the AIO wasn't doing its job and literally cooked and fried the processor on the board.
Wow. Those things get really hot.
Yeah.
Like really, really hot. That's
It
crazy.
just literally fried it. Like when I took the AIO block off of the chip, you can see the thermal paste was as hard as a rock. And it was fresh, remember?
Yeah.
Fresh thermal paste. It was hard as a rock when I removed it.
That is a crazy. You know, I know we moved on from like game stuff, but this is still kind of tech things. The thing that you mentioned before, the Xbox Series X, it's always hot to the
Yep.
touch or something. Now, mine, I don't know, maybe you guys can check out yours if you have one just to see, but mine when I touch it, it is warm, you know, it's not like cold. It's definitely warm, but it's not like, oh, it's too hot to touch or I've been playing for 5 hours and now it's really really hot or anything, but it's definitely warm. And I compare it right next to the PlayStation, which is right next to it, so I know it's in the same temperature, same room, same condition, right? And the PlayStation is cold. It's off. Both of them are off. And the PlayStation is cold, but the Xbox is like hotter. It's just warmer. Like I don't know, like it's baking a little bit. So I'm not even sure why, but you know, I don't think that's good. Should I just like unplug it completely, have no power coming to it? Like I don't know.
I checked it out myself on mine, to be honest with you, Hiba. It's still plugged in. I mean, I turned it on the other day. Everything's looking fine. I don't know why. I can't say. Okay, let's go back a little bit, guys. So, just to eliminate everything, our Xbox Series X sits on the table, and when I'm not using it, I turn it off. There is no sleep mode. My PS5 is the same thing. When I'm not touching it, I turn it off. There's no need to
Same,
have it on sleep mode.
same.
So tell me why, and I think that's what Hib was getting at. Tell us why that even though the system is turned off and we don't touch it for a few days because we're both busy, that the Xbox feels like we just played with it about an hour ago.
Yeah, it's definitely warm. There's
To me,
something.
that's
You know what
sus.
I need to do? I need to go get that thermal gun that we have, right? And then I'm gonna try to like compare the temperatures from like the Xbox versus the PlayStation. I think
That,
that'd be pretty cool. I'll let
that'd
you
be
guys know. I'll
that'd be
try to get
cool.
that thermal gun, and try to see it. Or maybe like the thermostat stuff. You know the thing that checks your head temperature. Maybe that thing.
Oh yeah. The
Yeah,
one that
maybe I'll
checks
get
for the
that
COVID
thermal
stuff.
gun. Yeah, maybe I'll get a thermal gun and try to like see the temperature differences, and I'll let you guys know what I find out. So, okay, on that news, we'll move over to our next topic, which is going to be our Tesla talk. So, James,
Yes,
this week, right, in the world of Tesla, because I'm obsessed with Tesla.
of course.
In the world of Teslas, right? There's two things happening, which is so weird because it's contradicting each other. Like the two things happening this week, contradicting each other. Okay, so I'll start with the good news first, right? Because you know we gotta give credit where credit's due. So an article came out that this week a Tesla completed its first like full self-driving trip from San Francisco to Los Angeles. So I've done that trip, by the way. I've drove that trip. And it is about like 4 to 5 hours, depending on if you're stopping or whatever. So it's a long trip, okay? And supposedly the Tesla has done it with only like one intervention or something, or didn't need any intervention. Like it did the whole trip by itself, like all the
Yeah.
lane changes, all the exits, the speeding, the control. Like it did everything the entire trip, okay? Which is really cool. That means we're getting one step closer to like, you know, full self-driving and all that type of stuff. Sounds
Of course.
great. Sounds great for Tesla. Sounds everything's great. Then Then, guys, listen to this. Then there's another article that I find, okay? Another article. 5 Teslas have crashed on the same road in California.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What happened?
Something with this road where it kind of tricks these Teslas and they crash. And obviously, it's the people that are doing like autopilot or full self-driving and stuff. This is not someone driving their Tesla and crashing, okay? This is when you do that automatic thing. So this guy, right, who has the latest full self-driving beta 9 software, okay? Which, by the way, they giving to regular people and letting people just use it and have them, just see what happens, basically. That's what's happening here.
Yeah, rolling the dice.
Yeah. So
we
this
go.
owner of a 2020 Model X Long Range Plus, so a very expensive car that he has,
Of course.
crashed into a boulder because the car failed to follow the curve of the road and continued going straight. So the road curved. The full self-driving did not curve with the road. It kept going straight and hit a boulder.
And it's now the guy's fault because he did a beta talk.
Yeah, so it's on him. It's on him, bro. It's on him. All right,
wow.
It's on
Cry
him.
your river, bro. I feel bad for you.
Yeah, it is on him. Let me see what they say about this.
Oh my god, I'd be so tight. Like, dude. Oh man, that's like
but
a
you
straight
know what? I'm gonna say
Twitter
something.
Elon Musk type thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say something.
All right.
As someone who does use autopilot and full self-driving, right? I am so super conscious. Like, I feel like I work more monitoring the car in full self-driving than I do while driving it. Okay? I'm like more alert.
That's why.
Yeah, because I think the car's gonna mess up every single time, right? I'm like waiting for the car to done mess up or some guy cut in front of me and the car doesn't see it and I gotta be there, right? So I feel like doing full self-driving or autopilot, it is so much work. You have to work really, really hard to make sure everything is going correctly. I haven't seen this road, this curve or anything. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. But I don't know how long is your reaction time to this. Like, you can literally brake anytime. You can literally take control of the wheel and just go the other way at any. Like, you're supposed to have your hands on the wheel at all times. Technically, that's what Tesla tells you. Hands on the wheels at all times. I know people don't do it. They just jerk the steering wheel. I get that. I do it too. I get it. But you're technically supposed to have your hands on the wheel all the time. That means you are ready to take control at any time you feel something is fishy. And as soon as the road curved and your car is not curving, like, you can feel the steering wheel not curving, you literally take control.
Oh, that would be common sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Do you remember we have another video coming out with like full self-driving? If you guys want to check it out, it will be in our YouTube channel.
Yes.
But we did some full self-driving stuff and we took an exit. I let the car take its own exit. And then this is what happened to me, guys. Some way the lines confused the car and it kept going like past, like, you took the exit, it's on the road, but it kept going more to the right towards a wall. And I was like, nope. And I had to jerk it back. Like, I don't know. It was confused for a moment. The lines on the camera looked like it was going somewhere. I don't know what happened. But I was always like aware, like, okay, it's about to take this exit. I got to make sure everything's good. Everything's great. It's like having a little child do their homework, but you're constantly watching them do their homework. And you're literally helping them correct their homework. That's how it is with full self-driving in Teslas.
Yeah, that's no.
Anybody else want this beta software?
It's like when you go into a scary freaking house and the people are like, let's go find out why is that making that noise. Why is it the same person go, you know what? No, turn them on. Peace. That's what I would be doing. Bye. Yeah. Get out of here. No.
Yeah, I don't think full self-driving is worth the price. I don't think there's a use for it in practical life anyways. Unless you're constantly on the road and constantly traveling, there's no use for it at all.
Let me break it down a little bit. You pay, in New York, it's 10 grand. You pay 10 grand for full self-driving. And you use it, you're okay for a bit, and then all of a sudden, bang! You hit a freaking boulder. Guess what? You pay 10 grand to hit. And now you gotta pay. You hit a boulder, and now you have to pay for the car to be fixed because you agreed to Tesla that you're responsible for it, even though you paid them 10 grand for a beta. How do you
Yeah.
feel?
Definitely not worth it. Definitely not worth it. Even autopilot is sketchy sometimes. Like, but at least autopilot is not as crazy, and you didn't pay anything extra for it. At least for not the newer vehicles, you're not paying anything extra for it. It's included. But really, that's some scary stuff. 5
Yeah.
Teslas crashed on that same road.
Yeah,
That road is not a. If I had a Tesla, I would not be going on that road.
Casper
Like,
the Friendly Ghost is making sure your Tesla's crash.
yeah, I would not be going on that road. You know, we're gonna actually have another video that I'm gonna put out for Teslas, and it's another thing that people. This is like a trending thing happening. People take their Teslas to like cemeteries, and then they can see like people walking around, or animals, or horses, or whatever, and it's like the weirdest thing ever. I don't know if these videos are real. I don't know if they're edited. I'm not exactly sure, but I have my own personal video, right? I'll tell you guys what it is. It's my car in the driveway of my house, okay? And in the driveway of my house, my car in the camera picks up that there's a human being in front of me, like in front of the car, okay? I have it on video, guys. And for the longest time, I'm like thinking, why is it picking up a human in front of my car, right? And the skeptics out there is going to tell me, well, it's your damn mailbox, you idiot. Well, yeah, hear me out here. Hear me out. It could be my mailbox, right? But it doesn't pick up any cars passing by. Like, if I've seen it, like in my video, there will be a car passing by. It doesn't pick up the car passing by. It only picks up supposedly the mailbox as a human, okay? Then the second thing is it doesn't do it all the time either. It only does it like, I've only seen it twice. I only seen it happen twice. And the one time I seen it happen, there was a car blocking the mailbox. So I'm not exactly sure if my place is haunted, or if my driveway is haunted, or there's just a friendly neighborhood ghost or something that walks around and I just happen to catch it sometimes, or it's really my mailbox. So what I'm planning to do is, in this video, we're going to go out to a cemetery. Okay? Me and James, we're going to do it. We're going to go to a cemetery. And we're going to try to see what comes up on the cameras, just to see if these things happening on TikTok, if this real is not real, what it is. What do you think, James? How you feel about that?
I'm religious. I kind of don't want to mess with the damn
Well, we're
freaking
not
cemetery.
messing with it. We're just going to drive through a cemetery. You can drive through some. We're not disrespecting any graves or talking ill of anybody. We're just going to drive through a cemetery very, very slowly.
Let me give you an example, Hiba. Since I was a kid, I've been raised a strict Roman Catholic type thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Even like the way we do it, like in our cars, stuff like that. Even when I drive by the cemetery, and we drive, by our job, there's a cemetery, right? I don't play music for about half the mile because it's waking up the dead, and I'm sitting in my car.
Okay.
And you got me going through a cemetery in your Tesla.
Yeah, but we're not going to play music. That's copyrighted.
No.
We're not going to wake up anybody.
I'm not trying to mess with no damn spirits. But if you want to go ahead and go into some spirits, why not? I'll help you be a Ghostbuster for a day.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna get out. We're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna slowly drive through it, see what happens. It probably won't pick up anything, and these videos are fake. But it's very interesting to experiment a little bit on what's gonna happen.
You got me thinking. Is this on YouTube?
Yeah, you guys, go ahead and test out Tesla sees ghost or something on Google. You'll see a ton of different videos. So they could be fake. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to debunk these Tesla myths here, all right? The ones that we can, we'll try to debunk them. We'll go to a cemetery. We'll check it out. I've seen it happen in my driveway. It could be my mailbox. I don't know. It doesn't happen all the time. It should be. If that's what's happening, it should happen all the time, and it's not.
Yes.
And it also says my mailbox is walking, by the way. So my mailbox, that's stationary. The camera sees the little legs walking. So I'm not exactly sure. I don't trust this camera.
You might want to have your people that just graduated high school how to fix their software.
Yeah, again, I don't trust this camera because it picks up fire hydrants at cones as well. So I don't really trust this camera too much, but it'll be interesting to see. It'll be an interesting video. I think we'll have a good time. Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for watching James get super scared in a cemetery.
James ain't getting super scared.
You're already scared right now.
James is just religious. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, but we're not doing anything. We're gonna stay in our cars. We're gonna have the windows rolled up. We won't.
I got
say
enough
anything
bad
to
juju
anybody.
in my life. You want to give me more bad juju?
You have bad juju, but we're not gonna do anything. We're not gonna talk to anybody. We might even see a real ghost, and we don't even need the Tesla. I don't know.
Listen, that is what it is.
He's so scared.
I'm not. We're gonna do this. We're gonna be the Ghostbusters with this with Hiba's garbage.
We're gonna debunk
if Hiba really wants to do this kind of stuff, bro.
I do. For the viewers. It's for you guys. It's not for me. I'm good. I can see it out in my driveway. I'm good.
I'm gonna take her down in her Tesla down this long, scary road where we live, and we're gonna see how she reacts.
Yeah, let's do that too. You know what we should do? This road, right? This road that's here nearby, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it said that the car rolls by itself?
Well, no. There's a couple things. If you go down the road, they said that there's a police officer that pulls you over with his head blown off. That's also said, it's also said that if you park underneath this trestle, and you beep the horn 3 times and shut your lights off, you'll see bodies hanging. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. So
I'd rather believe that the Tesla can see ghosts because that makes more sense. That the camera can pick up weird things. That makes way more sense than any of that. But I thought one of the stories were that if you put your car in neutral, your car will start getting pushed.
Yes, that is one of the stories.
But guess what, guys? Tesla can't be in neutral. It's always on hold and park. So good luck pushing that, you ghost.
I just want to point out, guys, she's funny, but she's driving a giant laptop on wheels. And if any Ghostbusters, and I'm sure you guys are, the paranormal experts know, what does ghosts feed on to become manifest? A giant battery, which is what Hiba was going to be providing these people. A giant battery so they can manifest in front of her ass.
That's so true. I've never thought about it that way. You are right. You're right. I'm a big believer, and you are absolutely right. So if my battery drops 50%, we got to get the hell out of there. Because
that's when you hit the freaking pussy pedal, you drive on down the road.
That's exactly probably what's happening to these people going to these cemeteries, and they can see so much activity because they're draining the battery of that car.
The ghost drain the battery to kind of manifest on their freaking camera because that makes more sense than freaking common sense.
I'm sorry, but that what we just gotta end this show right here because this is getting crazy. Stay tuned for these videos. We're definitely gonna have some fun in this car. Go ahead and follow, like, and subscribe. Watch out for our videos. Thank you so much for joining us. That's all the time we have today.
Thank you so much, guys. We always enjoy doing this. Thank you for listening.
All right, see you guys next week.